Yeah, this second movie was god awful. Jesus Christ, it was terrible. You can't even pay me to watch. You couldn't pay me to watch this
Bro,
movie
I don't
again.
even remember what happened in the second movie.
Hey, how's it good, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Artcast podcast. I am your host, DD Mark, and I'm here with my buddy and co-host, Third PHP. Third, say what's up to the people.
What's up, guys? What up? What up?
Yes. And in today's episode, we actually kind of have like a topic. Well, not really a topic. We actually, since it's the anniversary, it's not the anniversary, but so much Spider-Man shit is coming out. Whether it's the game or the new movie Across the Spider-Verse or Tom Holland yapping his mouth about the new one that's already in production. There's a lot of Spider-Man in the air. There's a lot of Spider-Man in the air, and we wanted to, celebrate it by reminiscing and ruminating on our favorite Spider-Man movie. So at some point in this episode, we're going to do a tier list of all the Spider-Man movies except Across the Spider-Verse. We'll talk about it a little bit, but we're not going to add it in because Third hasn't really seen it. I've seen it. And oh boy, I have some thoughts about it. Some thoughts that made me mad, by the way.
Yeah, make it like no spoilers.
No, of course. I wouldn't spoil it. I wouldn't say none of that. But before you jump into all that, Third, how you doing today? Like, how you good? I know we spoke a little bit before the podcast started. And sorry, Third, I know I'm talking too much. Plug, by the way. For we've had difficulty trying to figure out what to do with the podcast and like the Patreon specifically. So what we started recording like an extra 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, maybe even longer of content that's only going to be Patreon exclusive. We might talk about some stuff that we don't really feel comfortable talking about on the actual public episode, and that'll be on Patreon. So subscribe to the Patreon if you want to hear those conversations, I guess. But anyways, Third, back to you. How you doing?
Yes, sir. W plug.
Oh, God,
I'm doing good, doing a recording before sleeping actually, but you know what? I actually feel okay. I think I kind of feel energetic after not talking to you for a long time. I feel lucky good.
Yes, sir.
I missed recording podcast.
Me too, buddy.
Yeah, again. Yep, too many Spider-Man, not gonna lie. The game that just came out, the movie, and the news about Tom Holland. New trilogy.
Bro, you know what I heard? I know we're going off topic immediately, bro. But Zendaya is set to return for the Spider-Man 4. What do you think about that? I don't like that.
Wait.
It's gonna undo everything from the fourth movie. For the third movie, because she forgot about him, right? So she's gonna remember. Yeah. I mean, it's not a surprise to anybody.
No. Okay. Let's start this right away. Okay, first of all, I don't like that idea because
me neither.
The goal for the last movie was to remove everyone to start a new idea. So we have to introduce Gwen or any type of romantic.
Oh God, bro! Like
ideal female, because MJ has already forgotten Peter. So we need fucking Black Cat, or I don't know, just fucking Gwen.
Yeah. It just for me, it's just a lack of consequences for me. Like, it's like, why should I be at the edge of my seat for whatever happens at the end of this movie? If they can come, like in the fourth movie, they can just come around for the fifth one and just undo that shit. Obviously they're good writers. I'm sure they would do it in a way that makes sense, because in reality, MJ didn't die, right? And Peter wouldn't just. Peter's still a kid. He's still dumb. He wouldn't just let her go. He might stop by and try to reconnect with her, or he might stalk her or watch her from afar from a window or some shit, and put her in trouble. So it's like I kind of knew they would, because it's Zendaya, bro. Like a lot of people who aren't necessarily fans of Spider-Man but are fans of Zendaya, that's like tickets they would miss out on if she didn't come back. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
Okay. So the thing is, my take if for the next movie is do not put Zendaya in the first movie, but you should put her on the second, maybe to the last movie, because I think it would be good if Doctor Strange spell would maybe become less effective to other people. So MJ starts maybe MJ starts remembering some details. But who I want to see is fucking Ned. He's gonna be. I want him to be the next Goblin, right?
I'll be honest. I want Flash. I want Flash to be Venom. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. I think he's gonna be Venom in this new movie. You don't think so?
Either Flash as a Venom or Ned, because I heard that he's Hobgoblin in the comics.
I heard about that too.
Yeah. So I want either Ned. Oh yeah, bro, that's true. Flash.
They've been setting up Flash behind the background. They always take time to tell us how he's always neglected by his parents. They always take the time to tell us that shit. And he's not that important of a character. So maybe they're building up to maybe him being an important villain in the future, because he might be mad that his parents don't give him time or something. And we know his parents are like, I think they're wealthy, right? Or some shit like that. Like they're wealthy. So I think if he had the means to do some shit or become a villain, he could. Whether it's Venom or not, but it'd be interesting.
Right. Yeah, and also it will be conflicting to his character because he loves Spider-Man, but he's gonna be a villain that's fighting.
Oh yeah.
So that's.
Oh yeah, and now that he doesn't know Spider-Man is Peter anymore, he's like, he doesn't know that's his boy, or like, they're.
Yeah, that's true. Oh
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, damn, I'm lucky hyped for that now, bro. So much fucking Spider-Man.
Well, we should write for Spider-Man next trilogy, bro.
They should hire me, bro.
Don't put Zendaya in the first movie, please.
Bro, there we go. We just lost every single Zendaya fan with this podcast. That's crazy. Oh my god. Her, okay? Yeah, of course. To ruin the movie. I already know third year. You have a big crush on her. You have a crush on Zendaya?
No, I'm not the Zendaya fan. I'm more of a. Wait, I'm trying to think of a woman celebrity.
Celebrity?
I only think of Keanu Reeves, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, pause, my guy. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Keanu Reeves and Ryan Reynolds, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Ryan Reynolds, bro. I love Ryan Reynolds, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, he's funniest.
But pause, not like that though. But I love him though.
Yeah, no homo. I mean, I love homos, but I'm not.
Yeah, of course. Okay, just drop it. You're incriminating yourself.
Okay, anyways, bro, I forgot to ask. How are you, man? How are you?
Oh yeah, I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? Just really on my business right now. Like I have this hyper focus, but underneath it all, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm still going through shit, but I'm trying to be stoic, and I'm proud of myself. I don't know if I want to talk about this, bro. I don't have. Let me shut the fuck up. Now I'll say. Like, I feel so much better. Nah, I'm not gonna say I'm a role model, but I can't say that. But yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just really focused on, being the best me, YouTuber, fucking mangaka, especially manga. I'm trying to elevate my game, bro.
For the next movie,
I've been studying the fuck out of action movies, studying manga and stuff like that. I'm ready to go to the next level.
Because I think it would be good if
I'm ready.
Doctor
I'm just
Strange.
focused right now. That's the word. I'm focused.
That's W, man. Always expected.
Of course, you know what I'm saying? I come up. But anyways,
yes, sir.
Since I guess the topic for today is Spider-Man. I hope that's not an L topic. Let's do this tier list, right? Let's do the tier list.
Yes, let's do the tier list. So okay, guys. So I'm currently recording my screen, and as you guys can see, we have six lists.
Yes.
And the first.
Of course. But no, go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna ask you to do the honors of reading the tiers.
Yeah. The first one is the perfect movie. It's basically 10 out of 10. Amazing movies. It's an air tier list. It's maybe something you could rewatch. Maybe after
like
years.
8 out of 10 movies. You know what I'm saying? Like 8 out of 10.
Yeah, exactly. The third one is good.
Just good movies. Solid. It might be hard to watch them a second time. But they're good. Example, hot take, Black Panther 2. In the moment, it was good, bro. But that shit is so boring in second watch. It's good,
It's good, yeah, for sure.
It's good, and it's straight up.
straight up mid. Okay, we have to like to see the difference between good and straight up mid.
Straight up mid, yeah. I don't know, like, would anybody put? Never mind. I forgot. Andrew Garfield movie was in here. I feel like we would put that in mid. Damn.
We have to see.
Shots fired. Okay, we'll see. And then what's the next one?
Straight up mid. Maybe it's something you watch, and then at the end you're like,
meh.
I need to.
Yeah. It's just like you'll never remember it. Like
Yeah, exactly. After the movie, you're like, why the fuck am I here?
Yeah, it was not good. It's not bad, and maybe at the back of your mind a little bit, you feel like you wasted your time. Like, damn, I could have been working or something. I could have taken a walk. Could have gone to the gym. I watched this.
Bro, you're saying that, but I've watched a lot of movies where I think of that, so that's why it's fun.
Yeah, I know. That's why, because I'm talking about it. I've gone through that shit too. And then
the next one is doo-doo.
You know what that means. We don't gotta explain what doo-doo means.
Yeah. The last one, this funny one. Did thought of this? I'd rather drink pain. So yeah, it
has to be god awful to go in that tier.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully, since this is a Spider-Man movie tier list, I actually, some people might put Andrew Garfield movies down there, but I don't know. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes.
Okay. Let's maybe let's rate them in a chronological order. Let's start with Toby.
From when they came out? Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's start with Spider-Man 1.
Yes, the best Peter Parker in my opinion. Not the best Spider-Man, The
The
best
best Peter Parker. Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. He's the
Okay,
best.
I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's the best balance
Oh yeah,
for Peter Parker
he's a
and
good balance.
Spider-Man.
He's a good balance, but he's a good. No, I think for me, what's his name? Tom Holland's the best. He's a good balance because he's good Peter and good Spidey.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
Thing. I like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Because Toby was a little too meek. Like he was a little too quiet as Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man never shuts the fuck up, but he was still good at it. Don't get me wrong. And for me, Andrew was an amazing Spider-Man. Like no joke intended because that's the name of the movie. But like he was always talking. He looked like especially in Amazing Spider-Man 2, especially with the suit. He just felt like fucking Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
That's fucking true.
Then Tom Holland is just a good, solid balance of both. You know.
I see. Actually, I like that take because now that I think of it, I think you're right. Because at first, my first take was Tobey Maguire Spider-Man was actually like the best balance, and Andrew was the best Spider-Man, and Tom Holland was the best Peter. But I think I thought of that because maybe in the Spider-Man 2 we see some of this stuff. Maybe Peter going through some stuff, and then he started not to. Try not to give a fuck with this being with this job as being Spider-Man. So yeah, that his Peter Parker shines a bit.
Because his Peter Parker is like somebody. Okay, I was about to say some shit that could be canceled.
Okay. So the first one, bro, I've watched this movie 3 times.
Only 3 times? Only?
I mean. In Paris, in France, but I don't know how many times I've watched it in Philippines, but I've watched this 3 times alone.
Yeah, I've seen this movie about like 17 million times in like my childhood or whatever, but I haven't seen it in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
You know, but it's still fresh in my mind. What would you put this movie?
Bro, I think I'm gonna put this to A or amazing.
Amazing movie. I think about this movie. I think about, I'll be honest, but I think I put this in good. Like I don't.
In good? Okay.
Yeah,
okay, so maybe let's put them somewhere else, and maybe we move it a bit compared to the other movies.
Wait, actually,
we get to the
why would you put it, like, what about the movie makes you put it in amazing?
Amazing. I think it's kind of a bias for me because
of course.
Being subjective right now, I watched this movie, like this is the first movie I've watched when I was a kid, and I actually love this one. Just because it's the first time when I saw this one, I was like, oh shit, you can actually watch a real life Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And I was just surprised with that. I just also love the fucking it's a bit slow of a movie, but I love the build up till the end.
Yeah.
When exactly. The thing about Spider-Man never kills people, and then in the end he just he found a way. He found a way to beat.
Yeah, he didn't even kill him technically, but he did.
Exactly. He found a way to beat Goblin without killing him.
Yeah.
And I just like that. The only thing I didn't like about the movie is that it's kind of slow at first, but there are some positive points that that hit me. Like for example, when MJ and Peter talk for the first time during night in their balcony in the garden. That was good. That was cool because you can see right away that MJ was interested in Peter, and Peter was actually just a fucking timid boy,
Yeah, bro. Deadass told you, Peter Parker. He's a bitch. He was a bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, I like this movie. Like, obviously, I'm trying to be, critical about it when I'm ranking it, but obviously, my bias is coming to play, and
that's true.
I will mostly rank these movies based on like, criticism and stuff like that. Yeah, but also,
you're right.
But also how it made me feel and how it feels in my mind and my memory of the movie. And for me, the standout thing in the movie was the Goblin, bro. That till today, he's one of, like, after Doc Ock, that motherfucker was scary, bro. Do you remember the fire scene?
Yeah, when he was pretending to be a woman.
Yeah, bro, that shit kind of. I used to had nightmares about that. I used to think the Goblin was a devil. I was like, that's some evil shit. He had like a little scarf and shit, and like he was also kind of like sus too. So it just made it extra weird. I don't know if you noticed, like the Goblin acted a little sus sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. And also, now that you mention it, I remember when he turned into the Goblin for the first time in the science lab. When he fucking killed his fucking partner.
Oh yeah, bro.
That was scary shit too.
Yeah, he used to scare me. I don't know if he scared me now, but that shit, that stayed with me. And like I haven't seen like a villain as terrifying as that till him again in No Way Home when he came back,
Yeah.
and
I mean,
he was even scarier then.
it's also the actor. Like William Dafoe did a great
But
fucking job of.
that guy's too goddamn good, bro.
I know,
William
right?
Dafoe
He's
is
fucking. I think
fucking-
isn't he 70 years old or something?
Bro, that man, I don't know how old he is, but he too damn old to be that good.
Oh, no, not William Zabaka. Who the fuck is this? William?
Oh, that's Cobra Kai. That's my fucking guy, bro. Chill out.
Oh shit! My bad.
That's my man's, bro. Chill out.
67.
He's 67. Damn, in 2 years he's gonna be 69 years old, bro. I can't wait for all those memes.
69. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. When we're I'm gonna try to be.
Let's leave it in good until we put some more.
I'll try to be as critical as possible, I guess.
Alright,
As objective as possible. Okay, next up.
All right, Spider-Man 2, perfect. Let's move on. What's next after that?
Yeah. Okay. Then we have to talk about why, though. I want to hear why. Why you put it?
Oh,
but I agree.
bro,
I agree. But I want to hear.
So much peak, bro. So much. Don't even get me started on the story. The set pieces. Remember the train, bro? That whole sequence. How long that shit lasted. Bro. Doc Ock and how he was written, his motivations, how he like worked, the ending, how he got, bro,
there was a fucking positive arc for everyone. There was a stake
even MJ had a good arc in that movie, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Even what's his face? Like no. Was it Harry? No. That was in the third one. Never mind, bro. It was too good. When the banks when he kidnapped Aunt May, the bank, that fight. Oh my god, bro.
That was one of the best movies, bro. Even Yusuke Murata did a fan art of that scene, bro.
Yeah. That was good. That was good. That was some good fan art. But like, think about every other Spider-Man movie that we call fucking good today. You know, No Way Home and Across the Spider-Verse, bro. They all rely on so much, like all these extra characters and cameos, and they play into your nostalgia, and they doing all this wild shit to stand the fuck out, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But Spider-Man 2 didn't need all that. It's just like one villain, one hero, and a story. And my god, it wasn't good. Like, and Doc Ock was even more terrifying than what's his face? Than the Green Goblin, bro. You know what I'm saying? The scene where the scene where the surgeons were operating on. You remember that shit? When he killed those freaking surgeons, bro. Yeah, man. That man was on something different.
I just love the thing you said where everyone had a good arc, like especially with Peter when he loses his web and stuff. You know the.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah.
The thing I prefer about this Spider-Man is that he loses his web because of his mental block, not a fucking web
because
web
he's
thing
organic.
block. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because he. Mm-hmm.
And the
that
thing,
makes sense.
the thing I love the stories is him being conflicted inside his mind. You know, not about the external stuff, and also him being forced to be Spider-Man to save the whole fucking world basically, and. And just bro, it's so much stake. It felt
real, bro. It felt like some human shit. I'm like, bro, if I was Spider-Man and I had to shoot this disgusting webs out of my fucking, it makes sense that like if your mind's not in it, you might not be able to perform, bro. I fuck with that. Really,
yeah, exactly. And also the fact that Doc Ock, in the end, it was revealed that he was not being controlled. It was just that his negative emotion was being strengthened by the fucking Octo.
Yeah, by the arm.
That you know, it goes to show that he had negative, so
you can just skirt all the responsibilities.
Yeah, but he chose to be a good guy in the end, which is fucking crazy.
Which is fucking exactly, bro.
Ain't
not much you can say about that. I'll be honest. Like, what else can we say, bro? Go watch it. Still my favorite. I guess spoiler alert for my final thoughts about all. Still my favorite Spider-Man movie till this day of all of them. No Way Home was good, bro. Come on, man. All right.
Spider-Man 3.
Oh god.
Okay. I have a fucking take on this.
Oh god. I do as well. What's yours?
I didn't really like it just because it felt like a two movie in one movie.
Yeah, it did. It tried to do a lot and it didn't really do it.
Right. Because so the main story about this was supposed to be Harry v Spider-Man, and then they implemented Venom halfway through. Yeah. You're like, okay, where am I supposed to focus?
Yeah, and then there was Sandman too. It was just
bro, that's true. Like, what the fuck? Why is there Sandman?
It was so.
I completely forgot about Sandman.
But you want to hear my hot take?
Yeah.
I like the movie. I fully fucking like it. and I can
Really?
watch it over. Yeah, and I can watch it over and over and over again. Bro, I'm
Man,
a nerd.
okay.
I'm a geek. But the thing is, I would not put it anywhere above mid, bro. But like, because I know what it is. I know the movie is not good. You know what I'm saying? But I like it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's
I don't
like
know.
what you call that? Like a fucking
Guilty? Is it guilty pleasure or something like
yeah,
that?
yeah, guilty pleasure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I really do
I
like it.
see.
I enjoy it,
Oh,
even though I know it's very
ooh, I
flawed.
see. Okay,
And
okay.
there's another movie on this list that's like that.
Yeah,
That
bro. I was
we'll get,
about to
we'll get
say.
to,
I was about
we'll
to
get to
say.
that.
I was
Yeah.
about to say. I have a guilty pleasure in this
Oh
list
yeah.
too.
Okay. I'm curious to see what it is. I'm hoping. I'm thinking it's the same thing. So where would
Yeah.
you rank Spider-Man 3?
I'm gonna put it not good because it's better. It's Spider-Man 1 is better than 3, so I'm gonna put it
Mhm.
straight up mid. Okay,
Yeah.
just the thing I also the thing I wanted them to do
Mhm.
with Spider-Man 3 was maybe just to put Sandman and Harry in the same movie and then maybe Venom on the next movie, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Venom
Of
was
course.
kind of too much in the end
Mhm.
because there was like Sandman, you know, Sandman is there just to make Spider-Man doubt who killed his uncle, and Harry's
Yeah.
there to get his revenge, you know, for
Mhm.
against Spider-Man. But Venom was
Yeah.
there for like, I'm there just to, you know.
Venom was just, that's true. That's a good criticism. Venom really was just fucking there because like the symbiote happened to land on Earth and like fucking Topher
Yeah.
Grace's Eddie Brock also happened to have beef with him.
Not
It's
gonna
like, it
lie.
really, Mhm.
Not gonna lie, I
What?
was so fucking pissed when I rewatched this year. I looked up some research. Apparently, one of the directors just wanted to put Venom there just to get more
Like,
watchers.
Watch.
viewers.
Yep. That
Which is-
does not surprise me at all. That does not
which
surprise me at
kinda
all.
sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It's kind of the mentality of like the modern like Hollywood movies right now. Like, just let's see who
Yeah,
we can
cameo.
throw in, cameo, nostalgia, so to get more butts in the seat type shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
and
I mean-
sometimes it's done well, sometimes it's not. It's
yeah,
what
I
it is.
understand why it's a guilty pleasure though, because Venom is one of the best villain in the
Mhm.
movie. Just
And I
see
really
seeing
enjoyed
Peter.
Topher Grace's performance. I really enjoyed it. Like the guy that played Eddie Brock, Topher Grace. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
yeah.
his performance as Eddie Brock, as Venom, to me personally. But that's just me though. That's just me.
No, I like that take. I like that take. Yeah.
Yeah, just me. But I wouldn't. But I understand that it's not anywhere above mid. Come on now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. Next.
all right.
Next up
Now
is
it starts getting hard. Now it
Andrew.
starts,
Oh fuck! Oh,
fuck.
I hate this. I hate this, bro. I love Andrew
Well,
Garfield, but
Yeah, people hate his movies, but I'm not gonna lie. I like him.
I like. Okay. Okay. Let's start with one.
Let's start with one. Let's start with one.
One. I think. Okay. One is the. Okay. I think people. Are
I think one is better than two in my opinion.
Exactly.
I think
Okay.
one-
Okay,
I think
if
one's
you
better
look
than
at objectively speaking, like as
Mhm.
as an author, Spider-Man 1 is good.
Mhm.
It's
Wait,
like a
like
good
Toby Spider-Man 1 or Andrew Spider-Man 1?
Spider-Man. No, Andrew Spider-Man 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good movie because it makes sense as a movie. You know what I mean? And it's I mean, yeah, I think it's just enjoyable for me, bro. And it's also
enjoyable. It's enjoyable. Yeah, bro, I don't know. Like, I might. Fuck, man. I'm conflicted now. Damn.
Yeah, same. Okay, the duology of Andrew is the those are the movies that I watched the least. So I don't remember that much with what
It's
happened.
funny because of every Spider-Man movie, I've watched his movies the most.
Oh,
Like, I've watched
really?
both his movies, especially Spider-Man 2, like 7 times. Like, a lot of the times, it's not even of my own free will, but they just be playing that bitch on TV, and I just like tune in sometimes. You know?
Yeah. Okay, so just making
mhm.
sure. Spider-Man 1 is do you remember
Bro.
when Andrew was looking for information whether him being Spider-Man was a coincidence or not? Was it on 1 or 2? I completely forgot.
Him being Spider-Man was but did he ever do that?
Yeah, because
Like,
his
I
dad
remember-
was a scientist and his
oh.
dad was working on spider stuff, and then the spider only he can only
Was he looking on the information? Was he looking for information on the spider, or was he looking for information
About
on
his
who
dad.
his dad was? Yeah,
Yeah.
that wasn't 2.
that was in 2. Okay, I see.
Yeah, that wasn't 2. The first one was him just being Spider-Man, and at the end, like, he fought the lizard.
He fought
and
the lizard. Okay,
when,
I
like,
see.
getting Gwen Stacy's dad, you know, at the end, you know what I'm saying?
I see. Okay, so I like both because, bro.
Yeah. I like one more though. I did like one more.
You like one more? Okay. Where would you put this then?
It's hard, man, because I'm looking at Spider-Man 3 at mid, bro. And I think I'd put Spider-Man 1 up there with mid. Like right next to
mid here?
maybe, yeah, I think so. Do you think it's mid or more or better or less?
No. I was about to put this either straight up mid or doo-doo, but again, straight up mid because I enjoyed this movie.
Yeah. I enjoyed it to call it doo-doo, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but I mean, that's what I'm saying on Spider-Man 1. But Spider-Man 2, on the other hand, it's like I enjoyed it, but like when I think about why I enjoyed it, it's just because it's a Spider-Man thing. Like it's just because it's somebody swinging. You know what I'm saying? Like the story wasn't
the crane thing.
like,
that's fucking
yeah,
good.
yeah. Like Electro, the villains. I think about that. It's like none of that was really working for me. The story. What was Spider-Man 2 even about? Like what were they even trying to do?
Yeah, I think I remember kind of because so Electro was trying to fucking kill everyone. Spider-Man was trying to stop him from killing everyone, and then Harry stole his girlfriend. He fucking threw her off in the fucking
Bro, so
tower.
you're telling me the whole story is this motherfucker just wants to kill people because they bullied him when it was ugly?
Yeah, that's about it.
Look, like I liked it because I'm a fan of the comics back when they used to be good, and I'm a fan of Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? So seeing Andrew in my, and this is another take of mine. In my opinion, the best ever Spider-Man suit ever by far.
No, bro, that's not a take. That's a good take. Bro, that's like a fucking objective.
Bro, I hope so, but that suit is too good. Way better than any other fucking Spider-Man suit by far. And this is my opinion, by the way. I hate Tom Holland's suit. I don't like any of them. But I don't like Tom Holland's suit. But I get into that when I get to the movies.
Let me just say the first movie of Andrew being a Spider-Man when he's running on his we see his point of view, and then suddenly he fucking stinks on the fucking wind on the fucking glass.
That's hard.
Bro, I had this. Okay, I watched that movie here in Paris. I watched this when it came out here in Paris. I watched it with my family. I had fucking goosebumps.
That was fucking good. That was so good. That's such an iconic shot now too of him doing that. Fuck, that was good.
Okay, so there are so many. Yeah, exactly. I think also him fighting Electro, the fucking slow-mo thing, that was sick. Like there are so many iconic Spider-Man shit on Andrew Garfield stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. The Electro end fight too with the when they were making music with the electricity in the electricity grid. That was hard too. And they were. I think they played like the Kendrick Lamar song that he did for the movie, like just a little bit, like the dun, dun. I love that song, bro. I love that song. And he played Itsy Bitsy Spider. That was good.
Yeah, that was man.
But Harry the Goblin, that shit was shoved the fuck in. Like the Goblin shit, you know, that shit was just shoved in. And the man he looked like a S tier crackhead in that bitch. Like why Harry look like he needed another fix of crack real quick, bro?
Bro, he looks so bad in the movie.
Bro, he looked like a straight up crackhead, bro. I could have sworn this motherfucker was foaming at the mouth a little bit.
I know. No hate with that actor. He wasn't fit to be the fucking Goblin.
Maybe it wasn't even his fault. Maybe it was just the direction or the script. I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Oh my god. And of course the iconic Gwen Stacy death, bro. If that's a spoiler to you, bro, welcome to Earth. I don't know how you're getting spoiled for that.
Yeah,
the Gwen Stacy death at the end. That's iconic.
I was amazed by that because that was from straight up like the first comic, right? When Gwen died on the bridge, and I don't know where, but I don't remember the bridge.
I don't even know. But
so Gwen didn't even die on the bridge.
Yeah, but I will say though, one thing about that movie that I kind of liked, that honestly has stuck with me for like since I've seen it to this day, is how they wrote Spider-Man grieving, bro. I felt that bitch. I felt that shit. After Gwen died, they didn't just end the movie. They wanted to show us Peter grieving, and I felt it. But that shit was low key. He didn't even Spider-Man. He stopped Spider-Man, bro. That shit was real. And I'm like, I felt her death with him. That shit, I'm not gonna lie. And I really like that. I don't know why. That's still stuck with me to this day.
I agree. I love that one too. And also, I would have loved to see the Spider-Man who stopped pulling punches on the third movie. You know, I want to see a darker side of Spider-Man, like in the comics where he really fucking wanted to kill people.
Oh, dude, that's good. That's good. And I will say, bro, especially with all this Spider-Man shit, and I'm getting fucking so much fatigue from the character, I appreciated that Andrew Garfield's run tried to like do something like different with the character. You know, he made Spider-Man a little cooler and edgier with the skate thing, and
let me
just suit, and you know what I'm saying? But like they could tell that people went with it. They wanted the old classic bullshit, and so they made him a little bit more recognizable in the second one or whatever. But I appreciate them trying to do something new, you know, with the character, because Spider-Man just been doing the same Spider-Man and the same villains still he's fighting and shit like that.
Exactly. Bro, okay, I don't know if you read some of the comics, but there's this comic called Civil War, you know, in Avengers Civil War, where
my girlfriend has that comic, but I haven't read it though.
Yeah, so can I spell it for you real quick? It's about
it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
So it's about, you know, the heroes need to reveal their stuff, their identity, so people can trust them for, you know, for the stuff, because some heroes fucked up, like in the movie, you know, heroes fucked up a lot of civilian skills, so they had to team up with the government, so they had to reveal identity. When Peter Parker revealed his identity, you know, Kingpin, I think, hurt Aunt May. And then Aunt May was dying, so no one could help to you know, to help Aunt May survive. So Peter was just fucking. He had enough of it. So in this comic, you see him stop pulling punches. Like, he really like beat the shit out of Kingpin. That's who I want to see.
That. No, I want to see that shit. That's good. That's
like
good.
Spider-Man against Kingpin or the Sinister Six. I don't know. Just make him, you know, a fucking dark hero. Yeah, because Spider-Man being a dark hero is cool.
That'd be cool. I want to. And we don't really see that. Like, we've seen so many takes on Dark Superman, and we've seen Batman get angry and lose his shit, but we don't really see that for Spider-Man, because maybe he's just too holy. They don't want to ruin him. Speaking of, this is a tangent, but did you hear about that bullshit that Disney pulled? Apparently, I might be getting the details wrong, but there was this 5-year-old kid that had cancer or some shit, and his dying wish was to have Spider-Man put on his gravestone or something like that. And when he died, his dad put Spider-Man on it, and Disney sued. Yeah, shit. So it was like, I guess they take the purity of the character really like seriously. Yeah, like Disney got backlash for that bitch, and I don't think they didn't stand down, bro. They were like, and their reasoning was like they wanted to preserve the purity of the character. Like,
what the fuck?
I was like,
okay,
what the
no, that's the stupid. Yeah. Okay, bro.
Yeah, so you just saying that just reminded me of that story. It was like, maybe that's why they would never do a Dark Spider-Man.
That's so stupid. You know? Yeah, I hate that shit. I didn't even know. Okay, I need to look at that. I need to
look it up. Look it up. Let me actually look it up right now. 5-year-old boy.
Disney's too great. Oh shit, you're fucking right.
Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, so like, they just denied it. So they didn't even do it. Yeah, so like,
your old son.
Yeah.
Wants to preserve the innocence and magic.
Yep. Yeah, that's fuck, man. I think I got the details wrong, but it's pretty much the same shit.
Okay, this is the fuck. Yeah,
that's fucked up. That's so fucked up, man. I'm so sorry.
Did they do anything?
Huh? Jesus.
Did the people do anything with this one? I hope they did not manage to sue this poor man, bro.
I don't think they could sue him because they just denied him. Like, they told him he couldn't do it. So if he did do it, they would have sued him. So I just think he just didn't do it. You know?
I see. Oh yeah, okay. So they did a petition then. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Fuck Disney, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's a whole podcast right there about what the company is doing right now, bro.
Yeah, that's stupid.
But anyways, yeah,
that was sad. Okay, so Spider-Man 2. Let's put it.
I'll put it in
doodoo. Yeah.
I'll put it in doodoo. Somebody got to go there.
So not too. I'd rather drink pain. I still enjoy that music.
Yeah. It's not as bad as I'd rather drink pain. Honestly. Let us know in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube. Where you'd rate these movies, and if there's any movie in this list that you'd put in I'd rather drink pain. I'm curious.
Yeah. Exactly.
I want to see.
Okay. Next movie, Homecoming. Spider-Man Homecoming. Okay.
Did Homecoming come before Into the Spider-Verse?
Homecoming was before Spider-Verse, and then Into the Spider-Verse, and then Far From Home, and then No Way Home. Wait, Venom. Yeah. Wait, when was Venom?
Yeah, Venom is you don't have Venom 2 in there, do you?
2018. They don't have, but we can put it. 2017. Okay, so Spider-Man Homecoming was before. Into the Spider-Verse was after. Okay, so we have to do Homecoming, then Into the Spider-Verse, and then Venom.
Do you have Venom 2 on there?
I'm gonna put Venom 10. This okay, bro.
Have you seen Venom 2?
I've watched it. Yes, of course.
One movie might go in. One movie might go in another campaigns.
Yes. Oh shit.
What
Wait.
the fuck just happened?
How can I put images here? We can't. Fuck.
Okay, so where we at now? We're at
Homecoming.
Oh my god. For me, this is the. I take it back. I was gonna say this is the worst of Holland's movies in my opinion.
The worst one?
No, I think the second one was worse.
Yeah, I agree because the first one is it goes to show who Spider-Man really is. You know.
Yeah. I put Homecoming in amazing personally.
Yeah, especially the last when do you remember when he picked up the fucking huge?
That was good. That was good. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was from the original comic.
Yeah. I've seen that before.
So I actually love that scene. So
it had a W fucking plot twist with the reveal that Vulture was her dad.
Yeah, that's true. I fucking love that. I love when he.
I did not see that shit a mile away. I did not see that shit from a mile away. I'll be honest with you. That he was her dad.
Yeah, same. It's honest. I'm trying to look. It's like Miles' uncle. When he's a prowler, you're like, holy fuck.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. My god. You know, this is interesting. Did you know that the guy that plays Miles' uncle in the MCU is the reason Miles exists in the first place? A lot of people don't know that.
Wait,
the creator of Miles Morales, Bendis, made Miles Morales obviously for social justice reasons to check a box, you know, because Black Spider-Man, but also because when he found out Donald Glover tried to be Spider-Man and they didn't let him because he was black.
Oh,
so he made Miles Morales because of him. You know what I mean?
That's fucking sick. Really?
Yeah. So he plays the Prowler in the MCU. Yep.
Holy shit! So,
you know that?
No, I didn't because I know, because in the Homecoming movie, his uncle was in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he even said like, "Oh yeah, my nephew's here." You know?
Yeah. I there's something I want to say. I'm not gonna say nothing.
That's fucking fun. Like that's actually interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's back cool.
So I think Homecoming will be in straight up mid for me.
Damn, bro, you might get some backlash for that. For real? I was trying to be nice. I would put it in mid. I'll be honest with you, I would. But I was like, maybe I thought you'd put it in amazing.
In amazing?
I thought you would.
Because I'm trying to compare it to Spider-Man 1.
Okay. In my opinion, bro, I think Homecoming is not worse than Spider-Man 1. I don't think so.
We can put it to good.
Yeah. I think they're both like on the same level. To be honest with you, you know.
I see. Okay, I'm still trying to think though. Mm-hmm. Like, if I had one movie to rewatch, which one do I rewatch? Homecoming or Spider-Man 1? Because
that's a good way to think about it.
Because Spider-Man 1 is good in itself, but Homecoming has so much.
It's a different vibe, bro. It depends on what you're in the mood for.
It has so much stuff. It's modernized and it's also, you know.
Yeah, it's more comedic. It's more of a comedy than the first one. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right. I mean, you choose. I can put it to good, but if you want to put amazing movies,
good is perfect. Good is good. Like good is the right thing for it. It didn't blow my socks off, but it was a good movie. Like, you know.
Yeah, me neither.
It's a good movie. Okay.
I've only watched. I watched this more than Spider-Man 1 for sure, but
really, nah. I've seen Homecoming like twice, maybe even just once at the movie theater. Nah, that might. I've seen it twice. I think.
I've watched this multiple times now. It's too much for me.
I find I very much struggle to rewatch MCU movies, like especially the newer they are. You know what I mean? Like I can rewatch Civil War. I can rewatch 2012's Avengers. But like
Iron Man 1, I always rewatch that.
Yeah, I've rewatched that movie a lot. Iron Man 1, W movie. But like I just struggle, especially it's the humor, bro. It's the humor gets like painful in your ear after you've heard it so many times.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I hate about Marvel.
Yeah, the MCU humor turns to fucking like it's like a cat might as well just start scratching my fucking eardrums. It's painful to listen to.
Yeah, so I'm sorry to go on a tangent. Just I want to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I
Have you
fucking
seen it?
love the movie. I love the
One
movie.
of my favorite movies in like the last 5 years, bro.
Yeah, the
So
fucking problem
fucking
is the
good.
fucking corny jokes, bro.
Yeah, the jokes. Only like Drax was the only one whose jokes was like constantly hitting. You know, Drax was hilarious.
Yeah. Drax should be the only one who's like who's the comedic
Comedic character. Yeah,
I can fucking talk.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. But man,
But
that was so good, bro. That was such like Guardians of the Galaxy made me like think about my fucking life, bro. That movie made me want to have friends, bro. That shit was so. It was beautiful, bro. It was like a nice story. There was an adventure, solid action. Rocket's Past, bro. That movie, I think about that movie because like everybody knows that I listen to so much fucking music. So it's like I listen to a lot of music, and like a lot of the music James Gunn put in that movie I heard before, but now I can't even listen to most of my music now because I just be thinking about that. I be thinking about that movie. I'm like, damn.
Just sad.
It hits, bro. It just told a real, like a down. Of course, it's not a real story, like it's fucking in space, but it was just so down to earth. You know what I mean? Like just about this family trying to save. No pun intended. About this family trying to save their homie, like Rocket, and then like Rocket, like going about his past and the evil ass villain. So good, bro. So good. That movie deserved a lot more than it got, and it's because of the failures of all the like past Marvel movies, bro. That movie should have done a lot more, but people had been tired because of Shang-Chi and fucking Eternals and all the bullshit that came out before. Yeah, Thor. Like most people had given up on the MCU when that movie came out, so it didn't really do as good as it could have done. You know what I'm saying? But it still did.
No. What I was sad about that too is usually when I watch Marvel movies in theaters, like like 3 days after it comes out, the theater is still full. I watched it 3 days after it came out. It's completely empty.
Oh yeah,
so sad. No one was watching the movie.
No one was. Yeah. Marvel, they shot themselves in the foot. And I gotta be honest, I'm not upset. I'm not sad about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're learning their lesson.
Because now Marvel they're rolling their shit back. You know they need to get criticized so they know what they need to work on. So they're like changing up their plans. Yeah.
Yeah, especially DC is they're cooking, bro. They're cooking some.
They have James Gunn. Like people put too much faith in James Gunn. I'll be the first to say that. But like, can you blame them? This man is not like he's not missed. Like what's his worst thing? He's just like Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, all the Guardians movies are bangers.
Yeah, exactly. He wrote Guardians of the Galaxy, which are the best movies in the MCU.
Bro, he does not miss, bro. He does not. And apparently, a lot of the movies that we fucking love, he had a lot of involvement in that we just don't know. Like fucking like the Avengers. Apparently, James Gunn had a big role in writing most of the Phase 1 of the MCU.
Infinity War. I think Infinity War. He was. There,
he wrote a lot of the phase 1 and like up until phase 3, but Kevin Feige is the face. He took most of the credit, and now that James Gunn is gone and most of it, the whole like Kevin Feige is the only one left, and surprise, the MCU is kind of shit now. So maybe Kevin Feige is not the genius that everyone says that he is. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm low-key hype with the DC right now. I'm not a big fan of DC, but if they can hook me up with the first movie, I'm like, fuck it, bro.
Imagine being me, bro. As a kid, I always liked DC more than like Marvel. DC always had cooler characters than Marvel, bro. I love DC way more than Marvel. I used to watch Justice League, the cartoon, every fucking Saturday morning.
Same. Okay, to be honest, I completely forgot about that. But when I was a kid, Justice League, Teen fucking Titans, bro.
Yeah. Like people like before the MCU. Like let's not all pretend like the only Marvel characters we fucking knew were the only Marvel characters people knew and cared about was Spider-Man, Blade, because Blade was fucking popular as fuck back then. And who else? I don't know, Ghost Rider because of Nicholas. Like Marvel wasn't big, bro. Like Iron Man, Thor, anybody give a fuck about those characters. They were like C-list, Z-list characters, like in the comics before the movies. Like nobody gave a fuck about them. Like at least I because nobody talked about them. You know what I mean? It's Iron Man that brought Iron Man to mainstream, and then when Thor came out, then they started coming to the mainstream. But before that, they weren't. But Superman, Batman, The Flash, Green Lantern, Hawkman, even bro, they were household names before any of this cinematic universe started happening. So
yeah, didn't Marvel copied most of the heroes? Because I remember there was the Marvel backlash in the early 90s where they were like copying most of the.
It still did.
heroes from DC, but they had more success.
Yeah, I don't know who copied who, but Jesus Christ, somebody's copying somebody. Cause like Deadpool, Deathstroke, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
There's so many other similarities, like Icarus and Superman. Like Icarus is the Marvel and Superman is DC. It's like they just be teething from each other, bro. Like, you know, I don't know who's copying who. I'm pretty sure Blue Beetle might be a response to Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like, come on,
Blue
bro.
Beetle was way before Spider-Man, so
yeah. So maybe somebody copying somebody, but it doesn't matter. It's all about now. We just have. I think now they each have the different identities, and I'm very excited to see what James Gunn does with the DC universe because it's way more promising than any of the bro. Marvel just announced so much shit, and ladies and gentlemen, we do not care. We do not care about Kang. We do not care about Phase 5. We don't care about the Young Event. Nobody cares. Okay, you shot yourself in the foot.
Bro, do you remember when they fucking revealed the all 10 movies that were gonna come out? I'm like, bro, why did you do that? That's the worst fucking idea ever.
It's so excess. It's so much. It's so bloated. Jesus.
No, right? The thing about the Marvel before was every time a movie comes out, you're like, holy shit, this is something special because
it was like a ride, bro.
I used to every year.
Bro, like, do you remember anticipating Marvel movies, bro? It was a whole fucking event. Sitting there waiting for the movie to start, like get through these fucking trailers, and then you see the Marvel logo, like the comic book pages and the Marvel logo, and you get goosebumps because you know you're about to be in for a fucking journey, bro.
Speaking of it now, I remember when I watched the first Avengers movie in the cinema. It's like the first time every like a lot of heroes went, came into the same.
Yeah, I remember that shit. That was so hard, but that was fire. Do you remember sitting down to see Endgame? The amount of goosebumps you were in, bro, because you knew this movie was 3 hours long, bro. Marvel does not hit the same like that no more. I remember sitting down to see like every Marvel movie was a whole fucking like it was like anticipation. You'd be thinking about it the whole week. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Captain America, Civil War, Winter Soldier. I remember waiting for those, like anticipating them. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. Like Iron Man 3, man, the MCU. I feel like if the MCU can never get that magic, if they never get that magic again, I'll feel so bad for like everybody who never got to experience sitting in a theater waiting for a Marvel movie to start. Back when Marvel was actually making bangers, bro. Oh my god.
I think the only moment I will feel the same right now is when the next maybe I don't know, I'm still conflicted, but maybe when the new trilogy of Tom Holland comes out, and if it's good, if this movie, if the first movie is good, I'm gonna be so excited about the next.
About the next one, like, of course.
I think the Spider-Man is the last hope of Marvel right now, or maybe Guardians of the Galaxy. It said that
Deadpool 3, I think, with Wolverine and Deadpool.
Yeah, I think bro. But I'm scared. I'm scared. Bro, I'm excited, but I'm scared.
Disney might fuck because like Deadpool's R-rated. I wonder if Disney will let him go full like all out. But you know, we'll see. Fucking hell, man. Like this, whatever. A tier list, man.
Anyway, huge tangent again.
Huge tangent. Welcome to the Artcast podcast. Okay, where are we? Far from home. Wait, the second one. What's No Way Home? Or is that Far From Home? I don't know, bro.
This is Far From Home.
Far From Home is the one in London with Mysterio. Okay, that's Far From Home. Okay, bro. This was up.
I'm gonna put this to
you. I want to hear your thought first. Actually.
Okay. I'm gonna say my thought first, and then I'm gonna tell you where I'm gonna put it.
Of course, let me hear.
Far From Home was. I've watched this a lot, to be honest. But it didn't make sense.
Yes.
For Spider-Man to choose his decisions.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Wait, elaborate.
Like I mean, okay, it kind of makes sense, but I still didn't like his decisions when he gave up, the Tony Stark glasses.
Yeah.
And the way he got manipulated so easily.
Yeah. That was kind of jarring on a second watch. Like, how did he off this?
I mean, if you're Peter Parker would have never really in the comics, I think he would never been, manipulated easily like that because he's
Mhm.
smarter. I'm sure for that. I mean, even if he has
Yeah.
feelings, after Tony
Mhm.
Stark died, I think he would have given it more of a thought
About like you
before.
mean trusting Mysterio, you mean?
Yeah, trusting Mysterio. But then
Yeah, yeah.
again,
Mhm.
Mysterio is a good, he's a good con man too.
Yeah,
But I
that's
just,
true. That is true. That's a good point. He is a good. But the fact that they just met, bro, and he's giving him Tony, his mentor, his dead superhero legend. More like he's Tony Stark is a hero in the universe for saving.
yes, exactly,
You're gonna
exactly.
give this motherfucker's. You don't even know this man. You're gonna give him
No, no.
what? This is like an heirloom, bro. Like it's an honor that Tony gave you that. You're just gonna give it to this douchebag. At the very least, give it to Happy to keep for you if you don't feel like you don't deserve it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a
Come
good
on, bro.
point.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. But what would you put it?
I enjoyed this less
And Homecoming.
less than Spider-Man 3. So I think I'm gonna put this to doo-doo.
I completely agree. I think it's doo because I've seen that movie 1.5 times. Once at the movies when it first came out, and the second time when it was like not at the movies, and I meant half because it was so boring. I just couldn't. It was fucking boring. I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, I watched this in a movie in the cinema. I watched this once with my parents, once with my uncles, once alone.
Yeah, you've seen it a lot. And all I
I've seen
remember
it a
about that
lot.
movie was I was just so disappointed. Like I was just like, that's it. It was just like lame. I think about the set pieces and like the action wasn't very memorable. Like I just
The only memorable thing was when he uses his spider sense, which is less cooler than Andrew Garfield's.
Yeah, of course.
But then again, yeah, it's yeah,
Yeah, I'd agree going doo-doo. We might get crucified for that, but I don't care.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't like Far From Home too.
Yeah.
No Way Home. This will be it's gonna be on my amazing movies or not perfect.
Why not perfect? That's a good question. Why not perfect?
Because if you're talking about
nostalgia, you think?
Depends too much on cameo too. But
yeah,
I'm not putting this to perfect movie because if you're looking at this, if you're looking at story wise, why would Doctor Strange accept all the fucking requests Spider-Man did?
Yeah, and it was kind of amateur of Doctor Strange to fumble the spell the way he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And also, which is very hypocritical of him. Him saying you're living two lives, which him doing the same thing. He's Doctor Strange.
It was very childish in that movie. They made him so immature, like in that movie, for him to do a lot of the decisions that he did. And it was slightly out of character for me. Slightly, not that much though.
Yeah, I have to think. It's hard to put. For me, subjectively speaking, it's a perfect movie. But if you have to be objective, I think it's just an amazing movie because I think the writers just made a reason to make Doctor Strange do all this stuff so the other Spider-Man could get in, to No Way Home. I don't know if that made sense, but the reasoning it worked. It still works as a movie, them going the multiverse, it makes sense. 3 Spider-Man, it works together. The villains are perfect. The
villains are amazing.
With great power comes with great responsibility. That's fucking awesome. Everything hits the reference, everything. I love it. It's just not a perfect movie for me. I don't know if I made points why it's not a perfect movie, but I don't know, bro. Just tell me what do you think? Is it a perfect movie or is it just amazing movie?
Like if I had to look at it as a critic, bro, I'll put it at a perfect movie. But if I'm talking about like my personal feelings and how I felt walking out the theater, I'll put it as an amazing movie. It was a good movie. And to be honest with you, as I sit here and I think about like its flaws, I don't know, nothing comes to mind. But it just didn't really get my wood up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, I don't know if that's inappropriate, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I think about a movie like The Batman, and that's also a very good movie. Like, it also has its flaws. But like, that movie's perfect to me because it just scratches everything that I'm looking for. It's just my personality, what I like in stories, my personal taste. So of course, me saying Far From Home would go in amazing movies. No Way Home would go in amazing movie and not perfect. It's just personal. Like it's not a perfect movie to me. I think like I've never rewatched that movie. I've seen it once.
I mean, okay, I
haven't-
would trust you more on putting it on perfect movies because you have better takes on it too, like objectively speaking. Because I think it's just me, I still love the movie, but you said he was out of character a bit. Yeah, I think you're right. It's just me, it's maybe just me exaggerating on how Doctor Strange acted, because again, that's true. This is not real life. It's only fiction, so it makes sense if he acted like that. It's because he's exaggerated.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I actually even had way more problems with the movie. I just can't remember it. Like I remember after watching it, I remember telling my brother, like, did you notice this plot hole? There's plot holes in that, bro. I'm sure there's plot holes in that. I don't know.
Wait, give me a second. I think someone just went home.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. We're talking about No Way Home. Yeah. Okay. So, do you want me to put this to perfect movie?
No. I agree. I agree with you. It's not. I wouldn't put it in perfect movie either. It's not for me. Like, I don't know. It wasn't. And I don't know, bro. From a Spider-Man movie, I guess that's not what I want to see. That
a reason to
it was good. Don't get me wrong, but I think about Spider-Man, the
stuff,
friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, that was just so world-altering events.
No Way Home.
I
don't know if that
like
made
we
sense,
need multiple
but,
Spider-Man. Doctor Strange is helping too. Doc Ock.
Yeah,
There's just so much. She was like, it was good. It's Spider-Man.
Okay.
For me, but the perfect Spider-Man movie is something more like Spider-Man 2. It's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, not your universe-saving Avengers Spider. You know what I mean? I agree. Yeah, and that's I'm not saying just because they did all that makes it bad. No, it's just that's not personally what I would call a good Spider-Man thing. The fact like they were doing magic fighting on the train, Grand Canyon, bro. It was a Avengers level threat type shit that we're fighting in that movie.
That's true.
But there's nothing wrong with that. It's just me personally.
I love how we're critiquing it so much, but it's still
good.
Way out the top. Yeah,
it's still good. Yeah, of course.
Okay. Next up is Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, the first one. I wanna hear your opinion on this one.
Oh, okay. My thoughts. I really like Spider-Verse. I really do. If I had to put it somewhere, I put it in good. If I had to. No, actually, I think it's better than Spider-Man 1. I think I like it better than Spider-Man 1.
So,
where would you put it?
I agree. I enjoyed this one.
How you like it?
It's not a perfect movie. There are so many. A lot of people saying it's a perfect movie, everything, but the only thing. I think I enjoyed everything except one thing.
Which is?
It's just me nitpicking, I guess, but maybe the music. The music didn't really.
Oh, yeah. I personally love the music in the movie, to be honest with
you. Because there are music. I mean, not everything, because there are music that were well put in the movie, but there are some music, I forgot which ones, that are not really in themed.
Yeah, no,
and again, that's just me nitpicking, but that's it's still a good movie.
Yeah, it's still a good movie. For me, it's like my problem with the movie was it's especially after you watch it a second time, you kind of realize how much of like downtime is. For me, I found it very boring. Like, a lot of nothing is happening. Like, they're just telling jokes or Miles is going around. Like, this is because he's not even Spider-Man yet, right? He's trying to find himself, and it's like there's a lot of parts in the movie that just drag on, and it's like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's true. It's still a good movie. And I'll be honest with you, I went into it not expecting to enjoy it, but before I never liked Miles Morales. I don't have anything against Miles Morales. If I start saying DD racist, no, it's not. I don't care that he's black, but I will admit that I don't like, this is me, don't come for me. This is personally me. I'm not saying it should be the standard, but I've never liked the idea of legacy characters, in my opinion. I just don't like it. It's like, especially when companies do it to like check a box. You know what I'm saying? It's like, especially.
Wait, can you explain? Sorry. Can you explain legacy characters?
Legacy characters are like characters that like. This might sound like I'm insulting in the definition, but it's like a character that's not really their own. So like they take the mantle, they take the mantle from somebody else.
I see. So like Spider-Man being the next Iron Man.
Yeah, no. I mean, I guess, but like more so like Riri Williams is the new Iron Man. You know, the black chick, or
Yeah.
or like Miles Morales is a new
The new
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Or when Batman dies, Nightwing becomes Batman. You know what I'm saying? Like, so,
I see.
So it's like they so like like Thor, female Thor, and that one is especially stupid because Thor is his name. Thor is his birth name, bitch. You can't just take that shit. You can't just take his name. You know, it's not a mantle. You know what I'm saying?
That was so stupid. All right, let's go to the last two movies.
Last two. Okay, Venom 1.
First one.
Venom 1 is a guilty pleasure of mine, bro.
Yeah, I've watched this too.
I understand it has a lot of flaws. Okay.
Bro, I don't even see that flaws. I just enjoy this movie.
the only time I see the flaws is when I watch like actual critiques, like critics critiquing. You know what I'm saying? Critiques.
Yeah, everything wrong about Venom.
Yeah, everything wrong about Venom. I would never notice until I watch another like a review of Venom. I'm like, oh shit, y'all thought that was bad? Like I didn't care. You know? Yeah. So where would you put this?
I just love the character, bro. Especially mainly the actor. I am a big fan of the actor.
Mm-hmm.
I think he did Bane too, right? On Dark
Yeah,
Knight.
he did Bane.
Dark Knight Rises, yeah. Bro, he's so good at doing Venom. Holy fucking shit.
He's good as fuck.
I just love him as Eddie.
Oh yeah, he's good. Yeah.
I'm gonna still... Okay, it's not as good as these two for sure. But like, it's hard to compare these two together.
Sorry, I just saw your... Sorry, this is random. I just saw the message with the Google Drive link.
Okay, so Venom, where am I gonna put this? You said
wherever you put, I think we view Venom the same. So it's like we can.
Wait, is this your other guilty pleasure?
Yes, that's what I mean. That's my other guilty pleasure. Yeah, Venom. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's mine. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I would. Where would you put it? I'd put it in. I think it's better than Spider-Man 3.
Far From Home. It's Far From Home.
Oof.
Right? No?
Oof, nigga. No. Far From Home is in doo-doo, bro. Below Amazing Spider-Man 1. Jesus, we're getting so much.
It's better, yeah.
We're getting so much better. I think it's better than Spider-Man 3. I think I enjoyed this much.
So maybe get... Oh, bro, the people are gonna hate us.
Yeah,
people
we're gonna
hate Venom.
Oh my god. I think I'd put it in mid, but above Spider-Man 3.
Okay, no. Oh, bro, I just thought of something.
What?
Holy shit.
Gonna add a new one for Venom?
Yeah.
Wait, that's I'd rather drink pain. Why does it do that?
I don't know. It's stupid.
Venom. Can't even see the Can't even see the shit.
This is so...
What is going
This is
on?
so scuffed.
What is... I'm getting... What is happening? Oh, change the color of our drink to purple. What?
Huh?
We're having technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. My bad, guys.
Maybe you accidentally pressing the arrow. You have to be careful. And change the tile, the color of the thing to like a lighter color so you can see the... Why does it do that?
Jesus Christ. I don't know, bro. Maybe this? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So put Venom in his own category, you think? Yeah, I'm not trying to get it destroyed.
Why the fuck? It's not even Spider-Man, so fuck it, bro. Just put Venom here.
Oh, yeah, fuck it. It don't even count. And Venom, it's not even Spider-Man. Okay, that's just I'd rather drink pain. Come on now.
Bro, I watched this one. I almost fell asleep.
I watched that. Wait, didn't we? Oh my god, didn't we watch this movie when we created this podcast? No. That was Morbius.
That was Morbius when we were shitting on Morbius.
On my okay. Oh, story time for how the Artcast were created. On my birthday in 2022.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. I had just seen Morbius, and God, it was a terrible movie. And I remember I was going through some mental bullshit, and I just wanted Third to help me out with some art stuff. And we just started talking, and Third gave me advice, and afterwards we just started talking about whatever. And I told him I watched Morbius, and then after that, I don't know how we just like we should make a podcast, bro. We talk.
Yeah, that's true, bro. That's thanks to Morbius, like we
thanks to Morbius. That's actually the perfect movie. It's so brain dead for the brain dead podcast.
It's
lovely.
Funny how your brain connected Venom too with Morbius. Just
Morbius. Ooh. Yeah, this second movie was god awful. Jesus Christ, it was terrible. You can't even pay me to watch. You couldn't pay me to watch this movie.
No, I don't even remember what happened. In the second
all
movie.
I remember was just Woody Harrelson, Carnage. I remember the black girl, Abel.
Yeah, female Venom. I think.
I don't even know if she turned into. I don't even fucking know, bro.
I don't remember, but yeah.
It was just lame. I remember watching that with my girlfriend, and she was just like, "Okay." After the And Morbius, she was like laughing through that bitch. She was like, "This is so hilariously bad, bro."
I know, bro. It's so.
If Morbius was here too, I'd put it in. I'd rather drink pain.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I don't know which yours though, but yeah. So here's our tier list, guys. I'm gonna save this one.
Yes, don't murder us. Don't. Third, what do you think? Should I tell movie to cut out all that shit I said about Miles Morales, bro?
Yeah, for sure. Please,
I don't feel like
movie.
I don't feel like getting backlash for that shit, bro. I'll be honest. I don't feel like getting
Yeah.
backlash.
Also, remove the thing about me saying because people love Little Mermaid, so please don't put that because I'm gonna get hate.
Yeah,
about that.
that's not. Yeah, for
Me
sure.
doing a fan art of Spider-Man already, you know. So yeah, don't do that.
Jesus. Yeah, take out Little Mermaid because people don't play with that shit. And Miles Morales, bro. People do not play. You cannot criticize. It's not even about politics. You can't just criticize those two, right? They're untouchable because they're black and they're you can't.
To be honest, I'm down. You know, I always do dark humor stuff, Asian.
Me too. Me too.
Me doing Asian stuff, you know, Asian jokes, religions joke. I don't give a fuck. But when it comes to like either white or black, culture, I'm like, okay, I'm out, bro. I'm out.
Bro, even me, like I'm black and I gotta tiptoe. Like especially if it's like one of those like protected ones. Like you can't say you can't say shit about people like Zendaya. You know, you can't say shit about the Little Mermaid. You can't say shit about Miles Morales. People will come for your ass, but they do not play. You know, it's a little fucked up. It's definitely like a bias thing. You know, a bias is like because they're black.
It's with all. I mean, it's understandable with all the fucking progressive type of stuff. That's going on.
Yeah, all the progressive. That's why.
Even you know the all blacks matter. All blacks. Oh no, all lives matter. Okay, so I was not following that shit. You know, when someone asks, do you believe in all Black Lives Matter? I'm like, yeah, sure. And also, I think all lives matter too. And then Monitor told me that. Oh shit, bro, careful with that shit because
you can't say that shit.
Okay, because he educated me that in America, all black stuff is an anti-black. All Black Lives Matter stuff.
All lives matters. Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah, apparently it's to counter the Black Lives Matter. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even know. I thought all lives matter meant you support Black Lives Matter too.
I'll be
honest,
like, no.
It's
the black people reading it. It's the black people reading into it. All lives matter. It's not an anti-Black lives. No, it's just like people started saying Black Lives Matter, and then people are like, well, don't all lives matter? And then black people started saying no. Like, all lives don't matter until Black Lives Matter, and then it's like it became a beef thing where like people with common sense would just think like I get where the people who say all lives, I get where it comes from. Like they just think, well, don't all lives matter? It's like no.
I understand point of view. I get that. I get them. Like
it's just they're just using common sense, just like you did. It's like don't all lives matter? Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, I didn't even know that too because just Monitor gave me a whole paragraph about the history of the movements. I'm like, oh shit, I should delete.
Yeah, but now you can't. Yeah, now you can't even say that shit. Yep, can't even say that shit.
Yeah. So yeah.
So this is the tier list. Let us know just how much you hate it because I know damn well y'all don't like this goddamn tier list. What do you disagree on? And let's be civil in the comments. Okay, let's be civil. Okay, and let us know in the future if you want us to do any more tier lists. If you want us to do a whole MCU, right? Oh god, that'd be exhausting.
Bro, I'm actually down to do. Bro, you know what? For the MCU, let's just do a fucking live stream on that, and then just leave it on you. Yeah, leave it as a video after the.
I'll be down. I'm down. Fuck it, I'm down.
Yeah, for the MCU. But we have to think about it first. I don't want to do MCU tier list right away. I want to maybe finish it up a bit. Maybe an anime tier list that we know about.
That's true. That's true. Because we are like a drawing podcast / anime thing. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. We should.
Makes more sense, anyways. Yeah. Maybe I think Spider-Man was a good idea, even though we're an art podcast, because like Jesus Christ, you can't go on Twitter without some douchebag showing you the fucking drawing of Spider-Man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Getting spoiled too easily. Yeah.
As I literally just posted my drawing of Spider-Man not that long ago. Let me shut the fuck up.
Bro, I did so many. I haven't even watched.
Yeah. How many Spider-Man drawings did you do?
I did 3, I think.
Yeah, you did 3? Damn.
Yeah, but
out of Twitter.
I didn't post the other one because I almost got canceled, you know? Fuck that shit.
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You almost got canceled. Wait, what was the other one? Let me see the other one. Send it to me. If you have it still.
I was just trying to draw a drawing of my own persona, of me just... I didn't even finish the drawing, too. It's only a sketch. I just wanted to make my own persona of me doing a Spider-Man shit with a backpack, but I didn't finish it. I was sketching it and I was like, oh shit, I want to do the spider
persona. Oh, I want to do a spider persona, but it'd be pretty. It'd just be Spider-Man in pajamas. So who's this? Is this the Indian Spider-Man? Which one is it, or is it just Peter?
this sketch.
Yeah.
I wanted to make my own Spider-Man.
Spider-Sona. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I couldn't even finish it because I like right away I was like, oh shit, I want to do the Spider-Man with the guitar one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I looked it up, and then I started doing it instead.
Yeah. Damn.
So
bro.
yeah. Anyways,
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like do we have enough for episode right there? I don't know.
I think that's enough. You know, that's
Yeah.
enough, especially. Yeah, even when we went on a tangent, I think we're still over an hour.
You think so? You think that's good enough for an episode? You think?
I think we're over an hour right now. So that's
yeah, we're good. We're good. Hopefully, you guys did find this episode too, or hopefully you find it entertaining. I don't know if this is what you wanted to hear from the Artcast podcast. I don't know, but I have fun doing it.
And I'm gonna try to start replying to comments right after this. I'm really sorry that we're replying right now. We're kind of busy, but gonna find time. Promise.
Yeah, we gotta find time. We're both really busy, man. And also, now that we're recording, I'd like to really, really apologize for. I know we said we'd come back and we'd be weekly, but you have to, bro. It's hard. Like Thursday's working on a webtoon and so much more. I'm working on a whole ass manga. I got a YouTube channel. I'm making a course. Yeah, I took a break too. So yeah, I apologize that we missed that 1 week. And look, we don't have a big staff. We're not trash taste. There's 3 of us. There's me, third, and our editor, editor Mugwi. And Mugi has a life, more than both of us, so we don't want to overwork him. You know what I mean?
More than both of us combined.
More than both of us combined. So we don't want to overwork him. So we're very thankful to the work that he puts in. So if Mugi can't make a deadline, or Third needs to take mental health, or I need to take mental health, or we're busy with comics or webtoon, that's gonna come first. Unfortunately,
that we know about.
We enjoy the podcast, but we're just not really in a position to put it as high up on our priority list as much as we could. Otherwise, we wouldn't get any sleep. You know what I'm saying? But we'll do our best though, and we'll try our best to communicate more. So if we know an episode's not gonna come out on a week, we'll try to let you guys know. But
yes.
Before I do all the plugs and all that stuff, Third, anything you want to say?
Just wondering, do you wanna reveal our next guest right now so people could get hyped? Or
of course. Go ahead.
Okay, so for next week, guys, or maybe in 2 weeks, we don't know. We might take a break, but again, we'll do our best to be as consistent as possible. But our next guest will be a French mangaka who people might know right now, who are active currently on Instagram, and it will be Senchiro, Rurouni Senchi.
Yes. You've probably seen the work on the screen right now. Very good artist, very good creator.
He did Sweet Concrete. Mogui, please put that on the screen. He did a bunch of one shot too, and he's just amazing manga artist, and also a fan of. Different. Yeah, he's a fan of DD, and
don't you say
apparently,
that? Don't you say that?
Is.
That makes me freak out. Don't say that. That makes me freak the fuck out. No. Don't say that, bro.
Next episode will be a very interesting.
Will be interesting. Oh my god, we're gonna talk about manga. Wow.
And
if you subscribe to us for manga, you're about to get your fix next episode. I'll be honest.
Yes, sir. We're also gonna hear about how French manga culture works, how French manga deal with their schedule, their production.
I'm excited to learn a lot about it. I don't know nothing about that. I'm actually curious. Wow.
To be honest, me neither. So I'm excited as fuck.
Yeah, fucking hell, man.
I'm afraid to ask that personally, so we're doing it on the podcast.
I'll be ready. Bro. I'm about to. Bro, you better be. I'm gonna make some questions. You need to be ready. I'm not gonna drill him or anything like that. I'm not gonna grill his ass.
I already made a story about if you faced a mangaka, what would you ask them?
I saw that. You thought you was slick. I know what you were doing.
Yes.
I know what you were doing. You did that shit.
I think I have questions, so I'm actually ready.
Just like how we were with honesty, bro. I'm gonna be ready, and with Brandon Chen too, I'm gonna be ready. But anyways, you know how it is. So it's pretty much the end of the podcast. And I want to say a couple things. First off, appreciate everybody watching and listening to the podcast. We like that you guys are so supportive and really enjoy what we have to say. If you want to support us, we have a Patreon, and we're gonna start uploading longer episodes with about 30 to 40 minutes of extra to the podcast for those that want a little bit of more stuff that might be maybe too spicy, maybe too controversial, maybe not. Just be more casual conversation that we don't want to release out there. You can subscribe to the Patreon. Please also make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel where we post the podcast episodes. Also, listen to us on Spotify, because that actually helps us a lot. Because our next goal is to try to monetize the podcast so we can hire another editor. We're not trying to get money so we can buy Ferraris and hang out with hot chicks and stuff like that. No. we want to hire another editor so we can continue the consistency and up the quality and all that stuff. So consider checking us out on Spotify so we can get some ad stuff and get ad reads and get more revenue and all that. And also make sure to follow us on Instagram because I have plans to be more active on the Artcast Instagram so we can get newer viewers, and who knows, in the future we might make a TikTok. So basically follow us on all the socials, and shout out to everybody who supports me and Third and the podcast and whatever. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Third, any final words?
No, that's everything, man.
No problem. Dude. Anyways, till next time, you sexy sons bitches. It is I, DD Mark, and the Third PHP. Bye.
Yes, sir. Bye. Thank you guys.
Yes. Very. You've probably seen the work on the screen right now. Very good artist. Very good creator.
He did Sweet Concrete. Mogui, please put that on the screen. He did a bunch of one shot too, and he's just amazing manga artist, and also a fan of.
Different.
Yeah, he's a fan of DD and
don't you say
apparently.
That. Don't
yes,
you say
he
that.
is.
That makes me freak out. Don't say that. That makes me freak the fuck out. No. Don't say that, bro.
Next episode will be a very interesting.
Will be interesting. Oh my god, we're gonna talk about manga. Wow.
And
if you subscribe to us for manga, you're about to get your fix next episode. I'll be honest.
Yes, sir. We're also gonna hear about how French manga culture works, how French manga deal with their schedule, their production.
I'm excited to learn a lot about it. I don't know nothing about that. I'm actually curious. Wow.
To be honest, me neither. So I'm excited as fuck.
Yeah, fucking hell, man.
I'm afraid to ask that personally, so we're doing it on the podcast.
I'll be ready. Bro. I'm about to. Bro, you better be. I'm gonna make some questions. You need to be ready. I'm not gonna drill him or anything like that. I'm not gonna drill his ass.
I already made a story about if you faced a mangaka, what would you ask them?
I saw that. You thought you was slick. I know what you were doing.
Yes.
I know what you were doing. You did that shit.
I think I have questions, so I'm actually ready.
Just like how we were with honesty, bro. I'm gonna be ready, and with Brandon Chen too, I'm gonna be ready. But anyways, you know how it is. So it's pretty much the end of the podcast. And I want to say a couple things. First off, appreciate everybody watching and listening to the podcast. We like that you guys are so supportive and really enjoy what we have to say. If you want to support us, we have a Patreon, and we're gonna start uploading longer episodes with about 30 to 40 minutes of extra to the podcast for those that want a little bit of more stuff that might be maybe too spicy, maybe too controversial, maybe not. Just be more casual conversation that we don't want to release out there. You can subscribe to the Patreon. Please also make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel where we post the podcast episodes. Also, listen to us on Spotify because that actually helps us a lot. Because our next goal is to try to monetize the podcast so we can hire another editor. We're not trying to get the money so we can buy Ferraris and hang out with hot chicks and stuff like that. No, we want to hire another editor so we can continue the consistency and up the quality and all that stuff. So consider checking us out on Spotify so we can get some ad stuff and get ad reads and get more revenue and all that. And also make sure to follow us on Instagram because I have plans to be more active on the Artcast Instagram so we can get newer viewers, and who knows, in the future we might make a TikTok. So basically follow us on all the socials, and shout out to everybody who supports me and Third and the podcast and whatever. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Third, any final words?
No, that's everything, man.
No problem. Dude. Anyways, till next time, you sexy sons bitches. It is I, DD Mark, and the Third PHP. Bye.
Yes, sir. Bye. Thank you guys.